Yep.
What have you been playing, my friend?
Well, I finished Stranger of Paradise. Final Fantasy, Stranger of Paradise.
Hell yeah, you did. Tell me about that,
took
man.
a while.
What was that like?
Well, I'm not going to touch too specifically onto the gameplay elements because I talked about this a little while ago.
You can see the full impressions/review, youtube.com/2pennygamescast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's combat's great. Story is that's the thing I want to focus on today because that was the gameplay still stayed consistently great. Being able to change to these breadth of jobs that all did their own separate thing, and you could switch to them fluidly.
Any
in
of those
combat.
jobs a power washer though?
No, but there is DLC, so maybe you have to look at that first before I say anything definitive because I don't know what's in that DLC because I didn't play it. I had already been pretty deep into the game when it came out just recently, but combat's fantastic. It alone is going to put it on my Game of the Year list somewhere. The story had done...
Think it's top half or bottom half?
Bottom half, I
Probably
think.
bottom
I
half.
have to reevaluate what I played this year because I don't...
It's kind of blended in. You got to think about those lists sometimes.
Yeah, I do. But the big development that the game had was the story. Now, I'm not going to tell you the twist, though it's not really one people would care about because it's related to a game that not many people played as is, which is the first Final Fantasy. But it puts a new perspective on that when the game is all said and done. I never played the original Final Fantasy, so it didn't really do anything for me in that regard. I don't I know that the bosses in the game are the same bosses you fight in the first Final Fantasy, and the places are the same. That's pretty much my knowledge, most of my knowledge of Final Fantasy 1. But what it does something really, really interesting, which actually makes the game a little bit disappointing. Because the potential was definitely there. It was all a matter of execution entirely. Execution on how well your game needs to look at points where you're talking with other players in the world itself, which wouldn't even offer that many moments throughout the entire game, which it seriously could have benefited from. Because it makes choices later in the game that could have had this be the most emotionally packed game in the Final Fantasy franchise. One of the most. It had potential. It didn't reach that potential, and it was fun all the way through, so I didn't regret my experience with the story or think this story sucks because it didn't do what it could have done to be better. But there's definitely that part in the back of my mind where I really can't go into choices because it had been building up to the ending all throughout the game by not really giving you much detail on the specifics of the information of the world, which, like I said, that's kind of how it could have been if it was refined, played out a lot better because characters could have been a lot more, attached. You could have been a lot more attached to the characters to, culminate in what happens at the end of the game. What other part was I going to go into? I was going to say something. It gets super weird because the build up to the end of the game, when it unveils all the things that it's been hinting at, came out of not left field because the information it gave you definitely makes sense when it's put into view, but the lead up to that game that it could have been using to maybe generate more mystique, have the details of the plot directed to you in a more direct way than being very ambiguous, because the main character Jack is trying to kill Chaos and literally sidesteps character moments for the sake of just killing Chaos.
He's a focused man.
He's a focused man. But those moments, if they actually played out, could have, like I said, added to the greatness that the story could have reached. Damn, it's kind of hard to talk about this without going into detailed specifics because let's just say it's disappointing that it didn't go the routes that it could have. I can't really say much more about that without, like I said, spoilers. So.
Spoilers. Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But overall, you had a good time. You enjoyed yourself.
Yeah.
Man, I still look at these systems, and I like in this hour, and I go, "Fuck, man." Mm-hmm. When I was scratching my head, wondering what to play earlier this year, it should have been this.
Yeah,
it should have been this.
Yeah.
But now I'm too busy playing Power Washer Simulator. So.
And then, you're never going back.
What is it? Fucking next week, I've got Cult of the Lamb. So the game releases are back. Mm-hmm. We're back on the game release.
Back in the swing of things.
Yeah. So we can't just be playing willy-nilly games. We got to be focused here, Connor. Anyways, anything else to say about Final Fantasy Strangers of Paradise?
Well, seeing as how I'm struggling to find my words for it, no.
Okay, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is it for your 2 Penny Games Cast, episode 107. Thank you so much for watching, listening, laughing along with us. Remember, you can catch us at mainstream podcast services of your choice, Monday, 8 a.m. Central Time, youtube.com/2pennygamescast, and the mainstream podcast services that I already said. And twitch.tv/2pennygames. Come watch us play Resident Evil 4 this Tuesday, 2 p.m. Central Time. And I'm probably gonna have a Cult of the Lamb stream at some point. I've been meaning to stream Power Washer Simulator, but I just vibe out to some podcasts.
That's a game.
man.
I don't think that would be the best for streaming. I think it's the
Hey
chill out.
man, it's something I've been watching on TikTok. There's this guy who plays the Bacon game. Do you know what the Bacon game is, Connor? It's like this like mobile game. I think he plays on a desktop browser, but it's like a mobile game where there's just like a piece of bacon that spawns and it lands on a frying pan. You control the frying pan and you flip it. And you just flip the piece of bacon onto some objects. And yo, this TikTok streamer, he just be vibing out, man.
Hey, what's
Just
it called? The baking or bacon?
The Bacon game.
Yeah, the baking. Yeah, where is it? I figured it would have popped up more sooner.
It's just
there it is.
It's just a little cheap fucking game.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd be watching
2016.
this TikTok streamer playing it. So I'm just saying, man, sometimes the chill, vibed out experiences, sometimes people are into that. But, you know, I'm fucking burning through all these podcasts that I've been wanting to listen to, and I'm just fucking going right through them.
Yeah.
It's been a great time. Been really enjoying myself. Also, I've been watching Andy Cortez, shout out twitch.tv/Andy Cortez, playing Resident Evil 6. He just started that. Man, what a fucking video game that is. Remember that game?
No.
No, me neither. It's bad. It's
not
worse
good.
than you would remember.
Well, the only thing I've been watching is, which I can't really talk about it beyond today, is Evo is going on right now. A lot of things are happening. A lot of things are being revealed there. It's a great time to be, playing and getting into fighting games. It's also, Multiverses has this big pool of money. Have you heard about that? Like, it's somewhere around, what the fuck is the number? I can't remember the prize
I know
number.
LeBron James is banned. You can't play as LeBron James.
They ban Iron Giant, too. I don't even know. I think it's, I
Iron
don't know
Giant, by the way, I haven't played because I've been playing Multiverses too, but we'll talk about that another time.
Yeah.
Iron Giant might be the easiest character to knock out in that game, especially because I've been playing a lot of Superman. Because Superman is in rotation right now. Yeah, man, I'm just throwing Iron Giant everywhere, man.
Yeah.
It's just easy.
Big hitbox.
Big hit box.
Hurt box.
Yeah.
I should say. He's easily getting hit by everything.
Everything.
And the hurt boxes in the game are kind of hit boxes, I should say, are kind of whack anyway.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you get hit randomly. It needs refining.
None of it. It definitely does not feel tight, but it's fun.
Yep.
It's fun.
But for Evo, they're doing like $25,000 for the top winner, or
wow.
$10,000.
that just fucking came out?
Yeah. Some people were getting 25th place and getting $875 for their prize money.
God damn.
Just leagues above anything else that's going on at Evo right now. So
Fucking sign me up. I'll get a quick
right.
$500 easy. Probably not. I'm not that good.
Well,
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching and listening. Until next time, have a great time. And Connor, say goodbye to the people.
goodbye.